Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be ranking all of the blush formulas I tried in 2022. So before we get into it, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's get into it. Alright, so there are some blushes I tried that were in face palettes. That's going to be a whole separate video. And honestly, I really didn't try a ton of blushes this year. This was really the year of bronzer. But we do have 6 blush formulas to rank, so let's just hop right into it. Coming at number 6 is from Physicians Formula, and this is their butter blush, but this is the Matte Minoy butter blush. So I do love the butter blush formula, but I don't like this one. There's just so many different pigments in here. It's never the same. And quite honestly, this also has just so much kick up that it's just kind of messy. It's just very pigmented. And the shade was just honestly too much. And you can kind of see here how it does pick up a lot of different pigments, even when you mix them all together. And again, it's just never the same, and because it's never consistent, I don't really know what I'm getting when I go for this. So unfortunately, this one was a big miss. I expected to love this because I really love the butter bronzer. I love the butter blush, but in all honesty, I don't like the matte butter bronzer, and I guess now I also don't like the matte butter blush. So unfortunately, this one was a miss for me. Coming in at number 5 was actually a holiday release, and this is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Double Cheeked Up Freestyle Cream Blush Duo. So in this one, you get Peony Droppa and Mally Booze. I thought I would like these. I do like the Fenty Cream Blush formula, but I don't think I like it as much as I originally thought I did. I think I've tried out some cream blushes since first trying out this formula, and I think I like them better. So this just isn't my most favorite formula. I will say these blushes are very pigmented. They're just a little harder to blend out than some others that I have. I really do like the shade Mally Booze. It's a really nice blush. It's not quite as deep as it actually looks in the pan. Peony Droppa looks like it's going to be very bright and pigmented, and it looks like one I'm going to really enjoy in the summer. But the packaging on this one is really what got me. I think this packaging is so beautiful and pretty, but unfortunately this isn't my favorite blush formula anymore. However, I still will reach for these and have them in my rotation because I do like the shades. Coming in at number 4 is another blush formula I tried recently, and there's actually 3 shades, and this is the LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blushes. So I have 3 shades. I have Unforgettable, which is more of a corally pink. I have Grateful, which is more of a rosy mauve kind of shade, and then we have Empower, which is a deeper berry shade. This one is way too deep for me. These are very pigmented blushes, but they're also very blendable. They look beautiful on the skin. They're a cream formula. They are matte. So I just find them so flattering, so easy to work with. I really do enjoy these blushes, these 2 shades in particular. I think these are really, really great. These came in their holiday set, so it's not the same really pretty rose gold packaging, but we got 3 shades for the price of 1 essentially, and also with the clear lid we can see what color we're going for. So I don't mind this packaging at all, and this formula is actually really, really good. I'd heard so many people raving about the LYS cream formula. I just never tried it, and then finally when I saw this holiday set come out, I knew now was the time. Coming in at number 3 is one that I tried out all the way back in the beginning of the year. It could have been my spring Sephora haul, but this is from Makeup by Mario, and this is the Soft Pop Powder Blush in Poppy Pink. So this is the compact, and this is just a really, really bright pink blush. I think this is beautiful. So this type of pink was definitely very trendy this year, and I can see why. It's very beautiful. It adds a really healthy pop to the cheeks. I think it's beautiful. I probably don't reach for this one as much as I would if it was a more neutral shade, but I also knew this was a bit more of a unique color to my collection. So I really do like this one, and I actually do want to pick up this formula in other shades because I do think this is a great formula. It has great pigment, blendability, it looks so pretty on the cheeks, and it sticks around for quite a while. So I do love this blush formula. I'm also wanting to try out one of his cream blush sticks. So that's a possibility as well. Coming in at number 2, we have the absolutely viral Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush in the shade Pink. So this has been viral online for a while. It's been absolutely impossible to find it in stock anywhere. I was finally able to snag it. At first, I was not going to get it. So when it was in stock, I definitely got hit by FOMO and I decided I had to pick this up. And I'm glad I did. This is a really great formula. This is a really pretty color. It's really not as intimidating as it looks in the pan. It's definitely a little bit more, it's pigmented, but it's more lightly pigmented than some, so you can really build this to have the intensity that you want. You can definitely customize this one, but I will say is it's a very long wearing blush and I love it for that reason. So this one will stick around all day long, which is very hard to get out of a blush. So for that reason, I really do love this. I think it's wonderful. I do think it was a bit overhyped, but I also do think it's a great formula, a great product. I do think you can get similar colors in different formulas, but I think why this ranked so high for me was simply because it is really long lasting. So for that reason, this one is ranking number 2. And coming in at number 1 is another blush that I have multiple shades. This is the Bare Minerals Bronzers. So I have Kiss of Pink and Kiss of Copper. So these are absolutely beautiful. I picked these up because Kelly Gooch had been raving about them for the longest time. And they were initially something that was released as a limited edition product, and they came back permanently this year. They're so good. They're so pigmented. They're not quite as matte as some of the others that I have here. They have like a really pretty luminosity to them. The shades are so beautiful. They blend out so well. There really is something special about these on the cheeks, I will say. I don't even know if I can put my finger on it, but there really is something special about this formula. These are so good. Initially, I picked up Kiss of Pink and then I loved it so much that I picked up Kiss of Copper as well. I just love how these look on the cheeks. I love that they have this pretty luminosity, but it's not sparkly. It just looks so healthy and beautiful on the skin, and it blends out so easily, and it just looks so flawless. So I love these blushes so much. And then I really didn't have a highlighter favorite of the year, so there's not going to be a highlighter ranking, but I will say I wanted to give an honorable mention to the one highlight that I did try out this year, and that is the Pillow Talk Multi Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is one I've also loved as well. I've loved this very much. This came out in her Pillow Talk Party collection, and I will say, while I don't use this side as much, I really do use this side. This is what I'm wearing today, and I just think it looks so pretty. So I really did want to give this an honorable mention. This packaging is completely unmatched. It's so beautiful, and I just had to give it a shout out as well. So that is it for today. Those are all of the blushes and the highlight that I tried out in 2022. Thank you so very much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload at least 3 new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!